I might rattle some feathers with this video, but try to stick around to the end. I know we've all been there. We're caught in a conversation where someone is laying into another person. They're detailing their flaws, questionable choices, and painting a less than flattering picture of them. It's very uncomfortable. It feels wrong. It is wrong. And it leaves you wondering why you're being advised of this information. Truth is, it's in these moments, these seemingly casual slams, the person is actually revealing something far more profound than the supposed misdeeds of the absent party. They're actually revealing their own character. It's easy to get swept up in the drama, the details of someone else's life. The words flow almost like grease, slick and effortless. And we can find ourselves nodding along, absorbing the negativity. But that's precisely when we need to engage our critical thinking. We need to remember that the person being discussed isn't there to defend themselves, to offer their perspective, or to refute the claims. In their absence, the narrative is solely controlled by the speaker. And that narrative might be more about them than the actual subject. I learned this lesson the hard way in a very short-lived relationship. The relationship didn't even make it a month. This man, barely a month in, constantly brought up his ex-girlfriend. He had pictures readily available to show me. I kid you not. And his descriptions of her were consistently negative. He painted her as unstable, manipulative, and generally a terrible person. His obsession was so intense. I remember asking him, are you sure you're over her? Because it sounds like you're still in love with her. And of course, he didn't appreciate that question, but it was a valid one. It didn't take long for me to realize that everything he was accusing her of, every character flaw he was projecting onto her, was actually a reflection of his own inner turmoil. He was insecure, unwilling to address his issues, and prone to volatile outbursts, fueled by a drinking problem. His relationship had ended not because of her supposed failings, but because of his own. That experience taught me the power of paying attention to the why behind someone's gossip. Why are they constantly bringing this person up? Why are they so invested in portraying them negatively? Are they trying to deflect attention away from their own shortcomings? Are they attempting to build a narrative to gain support and isolate the subject? Don't be afraid to ask questions. Every time I'm around you, you're bringing this person up. Why is that? You claim this person is into this or gets around, yet I've only seen that behavior in you. Often, the inconsistencies in their stories will betray their true motives. To be honest, it will. Sometimes people create these narratives to deflect attention from their own secrets, their own vulnerabilities. They gather allies, hoping that if their own transgressions ever come to light, their carefully constructed story will protect them from judgment. They manipulate the situation so that if their target speaks out, no one will believe them. Now, in these situations, silence can be the most powerful weapon. Sometimes the best course of action is, to step back, refuse to participate in the drama, and allow a higher power to reveal the truth. Remember, the mask they wear will eventually slip, revealing the true face beneath. Next time someone starts talking bad about another person, remember you're getting a glimpse into the speaker's character, as much as, if not more than, the subject's. Listen carefully, observe their motives, and recognize that the mirror they're holding up might be reflecting their own image far more than the person they're trying to smear. And in doing so, you can protect yourself from being manipulated by their narrative and ultimately understand the true motivations behind their words. Now, I felt pulled to put this video out. And I know a lot of us go through this. I've been called some, I'm not going to repeat it on here, but I've been called a lot of things. She's into this, she's doing that. I've been placed in situations I've never been in. And, you know, later on, the person is like, you know what, I'm sorry. I hate I even listened to this person talk about you, because everything they were saying was actually them. So, and I feel like I've done videos about this, like past videos. So I wanted to bring it back. I hope you stayed until the end, and I will see you on the next video.